crying, "Daddy, don't hurt Mommy, stop hurting Mommy."
Moore was featured on America's Most Wanted in 1996 after stabbing his then wife Lisa 33 times and kidnapping his then 5-year-old daughter.
Police say the Henrico man entered into a home healthcare business about a mile from where I am on Midlothian Turnpike back on January 19th. They say that a worker there was helping him when he grabbed her, displayed a weapon, and then proceeded to bind her hands and her ankles, covered her mouth, and left her there. That is when they say he took off in her vehicle. Now, it was that vehicle that authorities in Central Florida spotted over the weekend. This weekend, they say that Moore did not exit his vehicle, and a 3-hour standoff would follow.
I can't believe y'all are doing this to me. This isn't fair. This isn't fair at all. No! Why y'all got your machine guns trained on me? Amanda, please. I love you.
He puts his forearm on my neck and he's like, "What are you doing? You're not going anywhere. I told you, you're going to be a good girl. You're going to come back inside and you're going to stop all this." And he's screaming in my face, but he doesn't realize that he's pressing harder and harder on my neck, and I'm starting to lose consciousness.
You grew up in Caroline County and moved to Richmond at 5. Take me back to those times. What can you remember of Caroline County?
My first earliest memory was the minute he got through that door, he'd go all the way back to the back bedroom, and she'd be laying on the bunk beds with us, just huddled together. And he would
Take your time.
sorry.
It's all right.
He would the noise, he would grab her up by her shirt and pull her up from the bed, and it would that's the noise I remember to this day, the hell out of her. And so one day he took a gun out and pointed it at my older brother, and she finally had enough of it, and she took us to my grandmother's house, and that's where we lived for a good while, just living in a little 3-bedroom room with my grandmother for a while my mom got her life together. And that's where I ended up getting kidnapped in Richmond, Virginia.
This was in Richmond when you all were living in that apartment?
It was with my grandmother. We were living with my grandmother in a house,
yeah.
and